Here you come, boys. Oh, get him, dog. Get him, dog. Oh, yeah.
I love it, dude.
Ballad of Clicky and Breeden.
Oh, man.
True story.
You know, you're getting a knack for the catchy hooks. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's
Well, thank you, sir.
And I can't keep a straight face when he talks about this and his hillbilly wife. It's just...
Well, I'm telling you, one of my favorite parts in that is where I hear you laughing in the background. Because it feels like it should be
She
with
wasn't
the
laughing.
song.
Sunday we played Dogtown in Floyd, Virginia on the Crooked Road. She was howling. I'm like, what was that? And I look over, it's her.
Because it just reminds me of the Loving family from Andy Griffith, the Andy Griffith Show. And if you ever watched Andy Griffith, they were a family that played music, and none of the boys cracked a smile. They said nothing. They had nothing, but they played their guitars. She was in love with Andy. The Lovings.
Yeah, Lovings.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Loving
okay.
family, yeah. The little blonde chick.
Andy Griffith, I
Little
watched
Irish
it with my dad
Oh,
and
you're
grandpa when I grew up.
Yeah, he's a youngin'.
Oh, well.
I mean, I'm only in my 30s.
Never mind. I heard about it. I didn't watch it.
That's nice. Floyd County, Virginia. Who was it we had on the show from Floyd?
Oh,
Matthew Snare.
Matthew Snare, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know Matthew?
I know of him. I don't know him personally.
Yeah. He came and he did one of the summer concerts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's been on the show. So
Yeah, there's a lot of pickers from that part of the world, and for all my guitar playing buddies out there, and drummers, Jeff Speaks, Teddy Ray Steele, and Deuce Adams. Oh my gosh, I keep naming people because there's just Jimbo Davis. There's just a ton of guitar players from Southwest Virginia and down that corridor, because technically we had, in this area as well, we had nothing to do in our previous lives, families. They had nothing to do but play music and sit around the house.
that's just it.
And that's where it comes- yeah.
we had a conversation with the Devil of Music. You remember that? Where he was from here and grew up here. And his whole thing was we didn't have to live up to a standard or to a genre. It was just people playing what they love to play. And I mean, that circles all the way up Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina. This whole little area is just this wonderful bubble of immense like creativity and talent.
Absolutely. I think more musicians per capita than probably anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, and
Seriously.
hands down some of the best. And I've lived in Nashville with great players. I mean, the people that are just make bankrolling for playing guitar. I would take a guy that lives 2 blocks from me that I know here over any of them any day. And he would do it just to be like, okay, I can play. and that's what I love about this area is it's just people that they love it. They're not doing it for any other reason than the fact that it's a passion and a love. And it's also like I go to work, I come home, I get to play my guitar, you know.
Exactly.
And it's something about the mountains.
Yeah.
Something about the mountains.
They speak
Well, you
to
couldn't get there from here, so
Well, yeah.
you had to stick around the house. I mean, back in the day, seriously, unless you were going to get on your horse and go somewhere, you really couldn't go that far.
Because my mother was from New York State in the mountains,
Oh.
just like this area. And it was the same thing, exactly.
Yes, New York State is very rural.
Yep. Very rural and a lot of good pickers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got hung up. Sorry, I couldn't turn my head. At
least you didn't get hung out.
And you're like,
I thought you were having a fit.
Yeah, I know. I was having a moment. It's like, But you are listening to the Josh Ayers Show right here on the greatest radio station in the world, the one you are listening to right now. We're hanging out with Jammin Joe and Gene, and we don't have a name for the two of you together yet. But you know what? By the end of the show, we'll come up with something.
Oh, my gosh, I'm being named. You got time for 2 more?
I kind of like
yeah.
Go-Go
Oh,
Joe.
yeah. Okay. You like what?
Go-Go Joe.
Go-Go Joe?
Go Joe.
Go-Go Joe. Yeah, we need something. Go-Go Joe, and we need something. We need something to flow with it.
And his yowling
How
partner.
about Jammin Joe and Go-Go Productions? No. That's a no.
Jammin Joe
Took
and
too long.
Go-Go. I mean, a Go-Go Gene. I mean, I think we can go with something better than that. But I like Go-Go.
Jammin Joe and the Go-Go's?
It would work if it wasn't for the 80s.
How about we do a call-in? How about we do a call-in and see if we can get some good names?
I'd love to do that, but
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
hang on.
Not here, not now.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Oh, they can send it to the post office box.
Yeah, send it to the post office box.
Yeah.
Yeah, with beer and swag.
There you go.
Beer and swag. Need swag.
P.O. Box 4685,
Yes.
Oneida, Tennessee 37841. Send us stuff for Jammin Joe.
That's funny stuff, man.
Yeah, somebody ought to do it, right? Yeah, just attention, Joshua the Rocket.
Yep.
And the Rocket.
There you go.
You know, I was telling you, I was living up in the mountains of Colorado for the last couple of years, and I actually went up over 10,000 feet and lived for almost a year in several little instances and circumstances that were probably beneath most standards, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. The cabin was one for mountain girls. And then I ended up in this camper on a 1,000-acre private estate.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a little weird, but it was cool at the same time because, I mean, I had all the mental space that I needed to do what I do, and that's write songs.
Yeah.
And I got a little puppy. Well, she came into my life just a few weeks ago. I never thought I'd fall in love again. But when she looked at me, it was plain to see she my boogie-woogie rock and roll Stella girl. She got big brown eyes and beautiful hair, a cute little beauty mark about right there. When she looks at me, I nearly lose my mind, yeah. She my boogie-woogie rock and roll Stella girl. Well, she loves to nibble on my ears, kiss me on my lips. When she looks into my eyes, you know I can't resist a bit. She goes running wild when I steps aside, and she my boogie-woogie rock and roll Stella girl. She got big brown eyes and beautiful hair, a cute little beauty mark about right there. When I look at her, I nearly lose my mind. She my boogie-woogie rock and roll Stella girl. Well, if you've never been in love before, then you just can't understand. When you see it in her eyes, you know there's no other man. Her tail goes running wild and she swings it from side to side. She my boogie-woogie rock and roll Stella girl. She got big brown eyes and beautiful hair, a cute little beauty mark about right there. When she looks at me, I nearly lose my mind, yeah. She my boogie-woogie rock and roll Stella girl. She my boogie-woogie rock and roll Stella girl, yeah. She my boogie-woogie rock and roll Stella girl. My puppy.
Woo!
His puppy.
I blew the second verse. I can't believe that. But anyway, hold the story.
Well, if you wouldn't have said it, no way went on.
I know, but I had to because
I'm sitting here over here thinking of like
well, that's
the
what
drum
I was
beat behind,
watching you
like,
drum.
like,
It got me going. I'm like,
all right.
yeah, baby.
It's like, yeah, dude, you could do a double fill right there. That'd be super sweet. Sorry, now my brain is like in work mode on production. I gotta get out of it.
You get this album on your mind, dude.
I know. It's what when I get behind an album, like it's great for the musician that's writing them. It's terrible for anybody else in my life.
Because you're all absorbed?
Yeah,
Just
like
all absorbed.
it'll be it.
That's beautiful.
And Dan can tell you, like I do a lot of projects and stuff, but when I get onto one, like I'll be working in the other projects, and that one will come out in it because it's like just
And it completely engulfs everything else.
yeah. And he hates it because he does a lot with me, and we started working on a Rocket album, and we got one song roughly tracked, and we did it in what, like an hour?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got 4 or 5 songs now, but
Yeah, we gotta finish it.
yeah, we got to.
His is not like number one high priority on it though. Like, I'm like, let's do an album.
What do you play, Rocket?
Guitar, sort of. I won't say play.
He
Play
holds
at it.
one. He's a very good writer, and he has a really cool, like he has that kind of low, deep voice that to me, I'm a huge Tom Waits and type of fan.
Definitely.
The Nick Cave type of world is what I crave in my life. And when I got him to sing once, and I was like, holy shit, we need to make a song. And he had this one tune, and I was like, all right, we can do that. So I had my brother come up from Nashville, and we sat in that little room over there. I had all this in there, and we sat in there for about an hour, and he basically composed the song with us, and we did the drums, the bass, the guitar, the vocals, everything, and it came out all right.
Yeah,
For 1 hour of work, I'm going to say we deserve an A.
Excellent.
not too bad.
Very
Excellent.
good.
Yeah. So we need to do
My
more.
wife actually wrote the words to that.
Yeah. So it's kind of like I've
So
been with his wife too.
Oopsie. Josh, these experiences have definitely came out, and thanks for noticing. I really appreciate that because, like I say, going back almost 4 years into thinking about that first little thing I did for you, and then coming this far, and I didn't even bring any of those tunes with me, and I've got 12, 15 more songs out there that are almost as good as what I've done today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm very excited about the whole thing. So thanks for your support. I appreciate it.
Dude, if you're a good songwriter, like, we can be friends easy. And the way we've stayed in contact so well, like, a lot of the artists will send me their stuff, and, they'll follow up to make sure I played it. But to me, it's the connection like I have with you, I have with like Jim Von Stein and a bunch of other bands and stuff. The ones that will stay in contact, they'll send me new stuff. They'll keep me updated on what's going on in their life and things like that. You are the people I really am working for. Like everybody, I get a lot of music, and honestly, I love a lot of it. But at the same time, it's the connection that matters.
Sure.
And because at the end of the day, if you're willing to connect with me, I know you're willing to connect with everybody listening.
And drive 5 hours to see you.
Yeah, exactly. Now, did you drive just 5 hours to see me, or are you going somewhere?
No, actually, we canceled that. We
bummer.
decided for time. No. Now, this girl from Them Rubies, I actually played with her 30 years ago. She was the backup singer for Dave and Sugar. She was part of Sugar. And Ella is her name. And I happened to catch her online somehow. I Googled her and found her Facebook page, and I freaked out. She's back playing again and got a trio of women singing with her. We were going to go see them, but time restraints wouldn't allow us. But I was not going to turn this or let this get away from me one more time after last fall. No way I was going to let this get away from me. So Gene concurred that it was the smartest thing for us to do. Yeah. Is to come and hang out with you,
Gene.
have a beer. Smart girl.
Yeah.
And,
we'll have 2, we'll have 3, we'll have 4, we'll have 5. We'll see what
I'm
happens.
going on 4, and I'm going to be digging it here after that, and that's going to be it for me, though, because I got to drive when we get back home tonight. But
So wait. Tell me this. What are your plans for Patty's Day now?
Oh, that's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah. Tomorrow.
I don't know.
Tomorrow.
I'm working half the day anyway. I just opened a shed company, shed lot there in Fairlawn. I'm selling portable buildings just to have something to do.
I have something better for you to do tomorrow.
Let's go.
Meet me in Atlanta.
Okay.
You'll come to the Ferris and the Wheels show,
Okay.
and then we'll just throw down like there's no tomorrow that night.
Wow. That sounds like a plan.
And she knows where Smith's Old Bar is.
Yeah.
All right, you guys come. We're headlining act. So, yeah, you can't be late because it'll be going on as late as it goes.
Headlining act who? Us?
Ferris and the Wheels.
I was going to say no. No, you can't do that to me.
You guys are coming to drink.
Oh, I was going to say I'll come to drink. No, not to play. No.
And we'll just party it out.
Dude, that would be a blast. But we'll have to take it up with the bosses that be. You know.
All right.
But I'd love to. I'd love to.
Okay.
I really haven't thought about it. It is St. Patty's Day, isn't it?
It's Patty. In fact, this will air in Arizona tomorrow, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
So, happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody.
We're in Atlanta at Smith's Old Bar right now getting wasted. You guys wish you were here.
Skip and go bra.
Well, you know, I told you guys earlier I was a coal miner at 16 years old. I married a coal miner's daughter just as she turned 18. 3 days after she turned 18, she was legal. I was emancipated. Yes, all my black friends, I was emancipated. It means I was signed for to do what I wanted to do, basically. And I got married at 16 years old. And I was put underground in the Kepler number 51 mine in Pineville, West Virginia. The title of my first album is Son of a Coal Miner. And this is the title track off of it.
Woo! Ready?
I went down in that coal mine like my daddy and my granddaddy did. I bust a rock, I shovel bell to put rock dust on them ribs. At 17 I got my black hat, they said I'd be alright. 'Cause you're the son of a coal miner man up in North Main's 51, yeah. most nights it was.